Well, welcome back to another video. As you can see, you join me in this beautiful little shepherd's hut in Wales, and I'm not too far from Brecon actually, and it's just beautiful around here. It's so quiet, there's no traffic, there's no noise, I'm surrounded by nature, trees all around me, and I really needed this couple of days to get away and kind of hit a reset button. The last couple of years, well, 4 or 5 years, but more specifically the last couple of years have been absolutely hectic. It's been a bit of a roller coaster to say the least, and my granddad passed away 19 months ago, and then during that time I was getting medical discharge from the British Army, which was my childhood job. So I got medical discharge for a knee injury during that time, and then I had to relocate back down to the southeast. What were we now? 2025. Was that last year? Yeah, early last year. And relocated, and then trying to find a new job, doing this, doing that. Everything that puts back of your mind, and you kind of just crack on with things as us blokes do. And then 2 months ago in June, my dad passed away. So it was like, you know, everyone's got their own cup of water, i.e. their mental state, and you know, with the stresses in life, everyone has it. You know, a couple of cups of water can fill up, and if you don't do anything about it, it can start overflowing, and things start getting a bit out of hand. And I felt like that was kind of what's happening to me the last couple of months. A lot of frustration and kind of keeping things to myself. So I've had to talk and let all the shit out, you know. That's all I've done pretty much all my life, is just hold things in, and yeah, it doesn't plan out well. Tomorrow will be 2 years alcohol free for me. So that's a positive, and it's the best decision I've ever made, and I will ever make, because I drunk enough alcohol to last me for the rest of my life. So yeah, a cup of tea and a nice bottle of water do for me. But yeah, I need to get away for a couple of days and just be away from noise, traffic, treat myself and do what I love doing, which is being outdoors, being in nature, and to top it all off, do a bit of fishing. And what a better place to do it on the River Weir. You know, I'm going to Lower Cannon Bridge tomorrow. It's getting quite late now. I'm just getting all my tackle ready for tomorrow morning, early doors, and I'm going to be hitting a bigger river. As you all know from my previous videos, I've only fished tiny little rivers in West London, and to come on a big river is quite a different ball game, really. I fished the River Severn near Bridgnorth back in 2021, I think it was, just after my knee surgery, and I had an absolute field day there. Probably 3 days, 4 days I was there. I had nearly about 30 barbel. It was just amazing fishing, and that was my first big taste of a big river, you know. Obviously I've fished up in North Yorkshire before, the River Swale, the River Wharfe, you know, but the Severn and Weir are a bit bigger, and yeah, it was just brilliant sport. So hopefully the next couple of days we can get some chub and barbel. We have had some really hot weather this week, so I think it's going to be tough, but I'm going to give them the best shot. And yeah, going to Lower Cannon Bridge tomorrow. I researched so much online, read some vlogs, messaged a couple of people, which I'll go on to in a bit, and talk about more tomorrow. But yeah, I've done loads of research, and I just thought I'd just book that one. It looks absolutely stunning there, and I want to get up nice and early tomorrow morning. Probably try and get there for sunrise, and I want to have a good recce, a good plan ahead of me, and try and bag a couple of fish at least, you know. But I think it's going to be tough, and I just need to get all my tackle sorted out, bags. It's getting a bit late now, so I want to kind of crack on with this. I've made a couple of new purchases on Corum. Try to get all my hooks and all my tackle organised really, because I've not used this Corum roving kit in ages. You know, I don't really fish these big rivers anymore like I did in North Yorkshire. I carry such minimal kit. You know, just a little pouch really, and landing net and forceps really. You know, I don't carry this much, so I have to rejig everything and get everything organised, and then we'll go full steam ahead tomorrow morning. But yeah, anyway, as I said, I'm going to crack on with this, and then up bright and early tomorrow morning, try and catch the sunrise, and just can't wait to get on that riverbank. Absolutely cannot wait for these next couple of days. Complete reset, chill out, and just clear the head. What better way to do it on the River Wye for a couple of days. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. This is unbelievable. Oh, just no words to describe it. It is absolutely beautiful. Magical, really is. I'm gonna just get my kit down. Oh, I've gone into different pegs. Have you seen the little slides of videos there? And yeah, there's another guy here with his partner, looks like, and he said to me, if you need a hand with anything, let me know. I asked him if he's been here before. He said, yeah, 3 times. I said, is it good? He said, yeah. And that was it. So he's taken the beach swim further up where, just after the rapids, and I'm just ahead of him, a bit more upstream, and I found this nice overhanging tree here, which I did spook a fish from, and it's creating this quite nice slack in front of me, and it's nice crease line, so I'm going to get a cast down there. But It is unbelievable. I just can't. Right, let's get my kit down and let's get set up and get fishing. Whilst I get my kit sorted out, I'll talk through my plan of action today. I've done a lot of research online a couple of days ago about where I want to fish, and emailed a couple of people. Nick from Avon Angling. If you've not really seen his YouTube, then go on it. He is a cracking angler and always watching his videos and trying to learn. So I emailed him and he gave me a couple of tips, maybe some areas that might be good. But from what other people said, it's, you know, with these hot conditions, you need to try and find somewhere that's, you know, some quick water with some deep water after it, and it's exactly what I've got here today. But I picked this place because of its beauty. It's absolutely stunning, like I said before, and yeah, I can't stop looking at it. But I'm going to have a roving approach, really. I don't really want to spend no more than an hour in each swim, but I'm happy to sit here for 2-3 hours, to be honest with you. I just want to get my rods in and try and get one before the day starts, really. I'm just getting on a bit now. So getting on a bit, I wanted to be fishing a bit earlier, and I made a mistake of not bringing a solid bank stick. There you are, I have that there. I'll be using my 12-foot, 2-pound core and barbel rod, 4,500 radius core and reel. Load that is 15-pound main line. Now, I would like to go a bit lighter than that, but I haven't got any lighter line, so I'm making do. I've already got myself set up, and so what I'm doing is I've got a feeder where the holes are big enough for these 4mm pellets that I'm using, halibut pellets, to come out, and I've got some hemp seed as well. That's all I'm using, 4mm halibut pellets and hemp seed in a feeder, and I'm just going to be casting just where this crease line here in a minute is. I've come for a 2.6 ounce feeder, and as you can see, these holes are big enough for the 4mm pellets and hemp to come out of. And I want to be quite precise of where these pellets are going and all my bait's going. I've read online about, you know, just chucking loads of bait, which I can do, but I think I'm going to be a bit more precise, and I want the fish to, if they're playing hard to get, I want the fish to come up and where the food source is coming from and see my bait. So I'm trying to be a bit more specific with it. I've got a big gripper stop about a foot up the line. This is to stop the feeder from going any higher, really. So if I catch a fish, it will run and then set the hook. So yeah, that's about a foot up the line. I've got a small buffer bead swivel, and then I've got 10-pound fluorocarbon. That's about 3 foot long, size 12 hook. And I've got a 8mm halibut pellet around a band. I'm going to debarb this hook now. It is barbed, but yeah, very simple. Small bait, small pellet. Try to get through to the chub first. I'm hoping, and if I'm being successful, I'll move up to size 12 robin red and then get some mixed pellets in there. But yeah, at the moment I'm trying to keep it nice and simple. I've already got some pouches out there, sent out there, and yeah, I'm just gonna get cast in now. Get some more bait in there. That is spot on, exactly where I want it. I am in that main flow, which is where I want to be. It's quite shallow in the margins here. I think it must deepen off, but if not, I can cast out a bit further. I just need to be. I want to be trying be quite accurate with my casts. Like I said before, I want them to come up to where the food source is. There's a few knocks there. I think I remember fishing on the River Severn near Bridge North. It was a brilliant 3 or 4 days I had there, nearly 30 barbel. But the chub bites were absolutely vicious. You know, they would rip you off, and I thought it'd be a good barbel, you know, it would just be like a 3-pound chub or something like that. And what a bite you would get from a chub on these rivers. I'm getting some taps here, which is good. That's what I like to see. Just hoping bigger fish are there about can come through. I just can't get over how lovely it is. It's amazing, absolutely amazing. No noise. All you can hear is birds, robins next to me right here, look. Beautiful nature. It is just fresh, that's what it is, fresh, peaceful. A great time to unwind. Oh, I've landed in some weed. That sun's just coming over the tree line there. So we want to try and catch before that comes fully up. I'm going to have one more recast. Yeah, look at that weed, look. Wow. Yeah, one more cast, I think. Maybe move a bit further up to more of the rapids area. Try and get all this gunk off. I would like to have caught by now, but as it happens, I've been casting into a lot of that algae weed stuff. I don't know what the name of it is. It's not nice though. It's pretty thick. So I might opt, was kingfisher. I might opt to go up to quicker waters. Oh, see a big flash in front of me there. That was definitely a fish. Oh, look at all this crap. Look at all this crap, look. I know there's fish in there. I've seen the gold flashes from the barbel. I'm just getting caught up in this crap here. It's not what I want. That's my hook. Guys, this stuff is horrendous. It is algae, and it's not a good sign. Let's put it that way. I've had a look online, and the River Weir is suffering from it. I'm not going to go into too much detail about it, but it is just wiping out. It's unfishable to ledger here anyway. I've had the same problem since this morning. I thought I was just landing in this weed stuff, but it's algae. But it's every single cast. And the guy next to me, he come over, asked if I had anything. I said, no, have you? He said, nah. He's getting wiped out by this stuff as well. It is just covering your tackle and bait. And it's come up to 11 o'clock now, and I can't keep ledgering, so I think I'm going to pack up the ledgering gear, and I need to try and work my way around this and be a bit more proactive. So I'm going to be rolling some meat. I might wade up, get in and wade up in that faster current there, take some SSG shots, maybe just hold the bottom, or just try and trundle it through, you know, and see if we can find some barbel or chub that way. So I can't keep sitting here ledgering, getting, you know, wiped out by this stuff. So the last hour or so I've just been sitting here, shutting my eyes, chilling out, resting. So yeah, I'm gonna pack up and go a bit more proactive and get in the river and see if we can catch a fish rolling some meat. It's quite warm actually. I don't particularly want to be standing in here, to be honest with you. Doesn't look nice. That build up of that silt on the rocks, and it's fishing anyway, I know that for sure. I saw the barbel earlier. This is beautiful, look. Look at this. Now I want to get this right in there now. Nice cast over there, and I can just trundle it through. I'm just keeping the rod high. Keep that bow in the line. And if I feel a connection, I can strike. And I'm just using my finger here, just to let it out. I might just add an SSG shot on here. Just slow it down a bit. I'm in. Yes, I'm in. There you go. What's this? A little trout, chub? Yeah, a little chub. Hey, there we go. Come on in. Up you come. Look at that perfectly hooked. Oh, there you are. Look at this, look. Still trying to scrap. Come on. Yes. Buzzing, absolutely buzzing. Oh, God, I ain't getting up yet, is it? Oh, it's gone from my legs. It's gone from my legs. Come on, come here, come down. God's sake. There you are. Got us made a tap there. Beautiful. There you go. That's how you get round algae. Well, you can fully see what's about now. The sun's out. And I wonder if there's any chub lurking about. These little bits down there look a bit deeper. Can't see nothing yet though. Let's give it a go. A lot deeper actually. Nice deep section here. Try and cast in that main flow. I'd like to get it all the way down, that would be ideal. The fish still thriving here. I'm in. Oh my God, I'm in. I am in, yes. Oh my God. Can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Is this a chub? Oh yes, chub. Get in there, half decent one. Ah, it's only a small one. Looks bigger than. Yes. Get in there. Not bad. It's an improvement. It's been really tough today, and I said it'd be really tough. But you know, with the algae problem, that just completely ruined the ledgering and feeder, and I just couldn't hold the bottom. and rolling meat was the only option. And yeah, that's the second chub, bigger than the first one, so yeah, buzzing. There you go, little chub. I got the net under it, so just in case it falls a bit. Yeah, better than the first one, and there's improvement. I'm gonna get cast back over there and let us go. Alright, let's try again. See if there's any more catting about in there. Definitely the right move. Rolling meat. And I'm not going to float fish with maggots. I think there's a certain date you can only use maggots on the Weir, or certain parts of the Weir. I don't know, but I ain't risking it. Just trying to cast from that crease. That's going through quite nicely. Could do with a little bit of weight on there, I think, but oh, I think that was a bite. I felt it. I felt that bite. I think this might be a half decent spot. Oh, I've got a little minnow in my shoe. I thought I could feel something. Really can be disheartening when you travel a long way to come fish a beautiful river and you don't get anything. Of course, I had a couple of small chub, but there's been some obstacles in the way, the weather, algae. But I've had a couple of fish, so it's not been a wasted trip. It's never a wasted trip anyway when you come in here. It's so beautiful. This winter I want to focus more on float fishing. So float fishing is something I don't do a lot at all, and the reason for that is because I grew up, when I was fishing with my granddad, we used to do some ledgering for trout in Scotland. Spinning, I never had any luck on at all spinning. That's why I don't really do any lure fishing, I suppose. Yeah, ledgering's my thing, and I just love sitting there and just waiting an hour, moving about, trying out different things. And float fishing is something I want to get good at. I mentioned earlier Nick from Avon Angling. He's absolute mustard at it. And same as John Morwood from The Magic of Fishing. Another brilliant angler. There's lots of good anglers on YouTube. Them two specifically, you know, you can sit and watch. Whoa! Whoa, what was that? Was that a salmon? What was that? Or was that a chub? That was a decent fish. That was a nice fish. I don't know, it was a brown trout. I don't know, brown trout. That was a decent fish though. Not half them, obviously, off the chub and barbel. But there's some fish in here, in this little section. Oh, there's another one, look. I don't know if you can see that. see if we can get it straight down there in front of it. I don't know what it is. It must be a salmon. I don't want to catch salmon, obviously. Wherever it is, it's lively. You never know, it could have been after that chub I caught. But yeah, I'm just casting it far. Oh, that was a knock. That was a bite straight away, that was. And again. Something chasing it, I think. I am in. I was wondering what that was. Where is it? What is it? There. There's a better chub. Get in there. That's what we want. I was wondering what that was, that knock. Oh. Come, up you go. Up you go. Have I got it? Yes. Yes. First cast on that one. Repositioned myself. I thought that was a knock, and then I was carried on letting my line out. So I thought there's another knock, so I thought, right, I've got to strike now. Struck, realised my line was up here, so it must have taken it before. Yeah. Well, I've just dropped my tripod with my phone and DJI receiver on it in the river, but I've caught an half decent chub, and yeah, buzzing. The chub are getting better. Yeah, beautiful chub. Look at that, they're getting better. So I'm going to keep fishing this little section, see if there's any more in there, maybe even a barbel. Yes, there you go. There you go. There you go. Oh, this is a bit better. This is a bit better. I think. Another chub. Another decent chub and all. I think that's the best one so far. Come on, come out the current. That is a better chub. Yes! The chub are getting better. Whoa, that's a proper chub. That is a proper chub. And I've made it hard for myself. I nearly dropped my phone in the river again. Nightmare. It's no PB, but that's a nice wide chub. Get in there. Let's see if there's any more of its mates are there, kicking about. Who knows, could be a barbel next. What a fish. God, look how long it is. Wow. Oh. No, you want to go the other way. Where are you going? What's it doing, look? That's it. Go over there, look. I'm in again. I'm in again. I'm in again. Little chub. God, greedy git. Greedy bugger. More than welcome. Yes, I'm in. And a small one again, I think. Yeah, and this small one, I think. Yeah. It's not too bad. She'll do. She will do. You up? Oh, I'm in again. I'm in again. Wow, that was last second that. And this is a better fish. That was last second. And this is a better fish. Wow. This is brilliant sport. This is a lot better. I think because it was in that current. Yeah, another lovely chub. Another lovely chub. Strong in that current. Yes. Well, it's turned out to be an absolutely brilliant afternoon's fishing. I think it's chub number 6. and yeah, cracking, absolutely cracking afternoon, and really enjoying it now. This beautiful river. Right, let's see if we can get number 7, I think. I'll get the jackpot here. On that crease line, that's where they are. Just getting bites then. Yep, I'm in again. I'm in. Oh, this is a better fish. This is a lot better fish. Oh, this is a lot better. Oh, what is this? It's just a chub, I think. Is it? Oh no, this is a lot better. Yeah, I think it's a chub. Definitely. Right, got a bigger bit on now. We will see how this gets on. Can't see a line. I'm in. Yes, I'm in. Not a big one, but these smaller fish are greedy as anything. Really greedy. Fish number 8, I think. Greedy chub. Yes, thought I was in. Tiny. There you are. That's salmon. Oh, here we go. Here we go. What's this? Here's a better fish. Whoa, there's barbel jumping out. Whoa, see them barbel jumping out there? I think I might have a barbel here, you know. Or a big chub. Oh, that's a lovely chub. That's a lovely chub. There you are. Cracker. It's not the biggest one, but yeah, second biggest. And I'm after the barbel now. I know they're in there somewhere. Just trying to get them. So yeah, lovely chub. Get us back in and see if we can get one. Come on. Yes. There's another chub. Honestly, I think I've had about 11, 12 chub now. what a day. Terrible start to the morning, and then made a very good tactical change at lunchtime, got me all round the rod out and done a bit of rolling meat style fishing and found a big shoulder chub. I think I caught about 12 chub in the end, so I don't know, I can't remember, but yeah, it was pretty much, you know, at times it was cast and catch. I caught that second really good, a decent chub, and whilst I was resting, I caught another 2 chub, and yeah, it was one of them ones, you know. But then it just after a while, it just went dead, nothing at all. Yeah, I'll take 12 chub all day long, and it's nice to get a bend on the rods. Honestly, at the start of the day, it was a bit of a squeaky bum time moment. I thought I was going to blank, but no, it was a really good day, and I'm happy I've gone down to that beautiful stretch of water, and I would love to go back again. With regards to the people I mentioned, i.e. Avon Angling, Magica Fishing, I'll put them in the description. I'll put this Airbnb in the description as well as the stretch of water that I fish stay you can get on day ticket on the Fishing Passport website. So yeah, make sure you go check that out. Thank you very much for watching the video. Please make sure you hit the like button, comment and subscribe, and I will see you again in the next one.